Alright, today we are at Honey Creek Resort at Rathbun Lake, the Preserve. This one was pretty cool. I extremely enjoyed it. We are going to check out all 18 holes here. See how the course is laid out. It's kind of a really big, like flat, open, wide area. Not a lot of trees next to the fairways. You get some rough that you can hit it in. There are a bunch of fairway bunkers that I explore. Second shot here on the first hole is out to the right. Reasonable distance in for the last. Not last. Third shot. Gets a good kick, but not quite right enough. And an opening par. Second hole, 488 yards. What this course did allow you to do is just kind of take rips at the ball. If you end up in the rough, who cares? If you end up in the rough after that, no big deal either. The grass stuff, certainly in sim golf, that was good numbers there, plus 3 attack angle. 220 remaining, and slicing a rescue hybrid up near the green, 20 yards short right. Hopefully an easy birdie, but that looks too far, and it is too far. And that's only going to be a par after 2 decent shots to open that par 5. Third hole's a long par 3 down the hill. Struck a little too well and left, and nips a tree and just kind of falls straight down. That's a bummer. Now chipping, and a good recovery there for par. Moving on to the fourth hole, 393 yards. Right fairway. And that's going way right. Not thrilled. Now hitting out, second shot, par 4. Denied by a ghost branch. 163 now remaining. And going to be behind another tree. And not able to get out of that. So here the fifth shot. 30 yards. And finally some relief. Able to escape with a double bogey after playing around in the trees for about 19 shots. Fifth hole, another par 5, 466 yards. Could be reachable with a good drive. That looked okay, a little spinny. Able to drop it into the fairway though, 222.2 yards remaining. Kind of an abbreviated follow through, trying to get it up the hill about 15 yards. That just didn't have the distance. 15 yards short, so on a flat surface that may have been 222, but didn't quite get there, and then didn't get the chip there for an easy birdie again. The par 5s 20 yards away are apparently really tough shots. Bullet fade up the right side, 10-degree launch, 29 spin, 149 ball speed. That's good stuff. 130 remaining. Looks a little high, might be a little toey, and it's going to come up a little short. It's going to be a par though. Still at +2 and moving on to the 7th hole, 157 yards away. That's a face open little flail out to the right side. Does not even get lucky enough to get the 2-putt circle, and unfortunately that's a 3-putt from there, and a bogey to move to +3 going to the 8th hole. trying to cut the corner here. It's gonna have to run. Some good numbers there again. 275 total, 149, 93 yards remaining. Trying to dial this in. It looks good, and it 0.1 yard away from a birdie. 141, a weird follow through off balance, and just ends up a little bit left of pin. Another par, still at +3, going to the back 9, 371 yards, playing a 3-wood that is not a good shot, out to the right and short. Short par 4, leaving a decent number in. 7 or 8 iron from there, and overcooked just a tad and a little bit left, but a good shot nonetheless. Parring and moving on to the next hole. 11th hole, 325 yards. Happy with that 3-wood. It might not even been 3-wood. 130, 45, that's probably just hybrid. 108 remaining, and it's tugged right off the bat. Left and hangs up in the fringe, a difficult chip. But not for me. Makes it back to +2. 12th hole, 343. We're playing the blue tees here at the Preserve. And Rathbun Lake is now a place I want to go. What I need is someone to sponsor me to go play all these courses in real life, and then GSPRO to sponsor me to keep playing them online. And then we'll do like online, real life, online, real life, online, real life, and compare them and do. So much content could come out of that. Just looking for investors, so let me know. Another unlucky break here, about 2 inches away from keeping it as a par, but giving that birdie right back. Trying to hit, I have no idea. Hit an imaginary branch and fell down about 40 yards short here on the par 3 13th. Then 15 yards short, then 6 yards short. So just 5 really bad shots there. Double bogey +5 all of a sudden after 13, really 12 really good holes. Here not paying attention to the dogleg right and just knocking it as far left as I can. Luckily a par 5. 14th hole here, just trying to lay up somewhere so I can get a decent third shot in. We're gonna have about 135 left. Look like a good release there. It's gotta go. And that is a birdie. We get inside the circle by a couple inches. So a couple birdies, couple bogeys, 1 bad par 3, and we're moving on. 15th hole, lots of room over there on the right, and decided to use all of it. Still making it to the rough, 172 remaining. This is dead on line. Oh my goodness, right next to the hole. Unfortunate that didn't become a birdie or a really long eagle. 440 yard par 4 follows that. And luckily the fairway splits into 2 because that's a big slice over to the right side, leaving about 180 remaining here on the 16th hole. Gotta go up the hill. face open, swing left, and that's going to catch a piece of the bunker and hop out into the rough. And the chip thankfully rolls into the gimme circle to remain a par and stay at +4, going now to the 17th hole. Trying to keep a pretty good round together here. This one a little left off the face. Could catch a piece, and unfortunately is going to just trickle into the 3-putt zone and be an auto +5. 18th. Let's go for a birdie. Long par 5. Playing a big fade. Does not quite come back into the middle of the fairway. Going to be a long way away. 303 here. Confident swing there. It's going to catch this little piece of rough in the middle. 100 yards remaining though. Got to hit it out of the rough now. Pin's right in the middle of the green. It's not drawing. Distance looked good, but out over to the right. And that's going to be a ending par, being at +5. Pretty standard round. I had some good shots on there and some bad shots. The Preserve was a fun course and a low stress course with not very many things to get in your way. Like, subscribe, and all the rest.